Hello, future scientists and engineers. Welcome to this informational video on how to complete the scientific review paperwork for your Science and Engineering Fair project. We'll also be covering important details about displaying your project safely. My name is Melissa Hooper, and I am the Scientific Review Committee Chair for the Southern Minnesota Regional Science and Engineering Fair. Now, before we dive in, let's talk about what the SRC is and why it's important. The SRC, or Scientific Review Committee, is a group of education and science professionals dedicated to ensuring your project complies with the International Science and Engineering Fair Rules, or ISEF, as well as the Regional Fair Rules. Some projects may involve the Institutional Review Board, or IRB, and this is only for those with human participants in their studies. Your school will have a local SRC and IRB committee that will review your forms before submitting them to the affiliate Minnesota State University SRC and IRB committee. The SRC forms that you complete are what this committee uses to determine if your project has followed the rules and has been conducted in a safe and ethical manner. As you bloom into future scientists and engineers, you will find that safety and ethics are the cornerstones of all decisions you make. SRC paperwork is an introduction into that world that will help you stand out among your peers in the near future. The scientific review process can seem overwhelming, but fear not. Once you've selected your project, carefully read through the rules and guidelines related to that project category. Now, when it comes to completing your scientific review paperwork, there are two methods. The ISEF app is the modern way to breeze through SRC paperwork. It's a game changer. It's like having a science fair assistant in your pocket. Not only does it automate the paperwork process, but it also acts as your virtual guide, prompting you through the forms and ensuring all necessary details are covered. The app streamlines the process, making it easier than ever to gather needed signatures. It is important to remember, even when completing your paperwork online, always bring a printed copy of your SRC project forms on fair day. For those who prefer the old school route or more of a pen and paper enthusiast, the ISEF Rules Wizard is your go-to tool. It helps you determine which forms are necessary for your specific project. It's like a wizard guiding you through a maze of paperwork. Key SRC project forms include the checklist for adult sponsor, checklist for students, research project or project summary, approval form, and abstract. These are required for all projects. Do note that some projects require additional forms and pre-approval before you begin your project. Pay extra attention to the start dates when completing your forms. Some must be before or after your project's start or end dates. The ISEF is quite particular about this, especially on Forms 1A, 1B, 1C. Make sure to read the directions carefully beside each date field. And here's a pro tip. Save your forms to your computer before you start typing to avoid losing your hard work, and complete all forms in detail. You can explore tutorial videos on YouTube for additional guidance on completing specific forms. Now, let's talk about making your project visually impressive and safe. It's not just about presenting your findings, it's about doing it safely and professionally. Your display must meet the Science Fair display and safety regulations. Before fair day, inspect your display using the display and safety checklist provided by the fair coordinator. Your project display has to follow certain rules. from size restrictions to safety guidelines. No sharp objects, glass, liquids, chemicals, flames, weapons, or living organisms are allowed. Other considerations often missed are the requirement to display certain SRC forms. This includes your official abstract. Also, every image, photo, diagram, and graph must be accounted for and credited appropriately. Take a moment to inspect your project display using the checklist your science fair coordinator provides. That's the same checklist your display and safety inspectors will use on fair day. And there you have it. Follow these steps and you will be well on your way to a successful science and engineering fair experience. Remember, science and engineering are about innovation, discovery, and safety. So go out there and shine. Best of luck with your projects.